was it?
What's that?
What was it?
This thing got busted off.
Oh, that's it? Oh, cool. Now it's good. Now I'm in focus.
You recognize this?
I'm in focus? Yes, I sure do.
Quality to value producing
The
or providing
summer
products or services of high quality or merit.
You'd probably be one of the only
The
qualified
summer
facilitators of
reflections.
this here vehicle for communication.
What's that? This vehicle?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Did you participate in this for a while?
I did.
Weren't you one of the elite test group?
I was one of the beta testers. It was a life-changing experience. I'm still reeling from it.
Please tell us more.
It developed a sense of group harmony, deep connections with people. So deep that it was oftentimes confusing to understand because the connections were so deep and intimate. However, we're just meeting in a normal group. So, and so as a result, bonds and friendships with people are still very deep, but misunderstood, just because the depth is very rare. It's the kind of depth that you get usually with old friends. However, we had the same depth, only they were all new friends. So that's the kind of thing that the Harmonizer
Yeah, always a good time. I like
You never told me that.
Yeah, me too. I like jamming with you.
This is, by the way, this is a testimonial. Tell me more.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, that sounds pretty nice. That sounds good, doesn't
It's
it?
very good.
Or is it scary to people? Maybe people don't want to be that
It is
intimate.
scary.
But
Yeah, that's the
you know
thing.
what I mean?
It's
Like,
scary. It's,
Yeah.
together
it's
it
deep. It runs
involve more
currents
to play in front of
come up by
people, to
understandings of
provide
people are
entertainment or connection.
The time will come.
profound,
Yes.
and
It will
oftentimes
unfold.
it takes a little
Exactly.
while for it all
I
to
was
sort
really,
of.
I was listening to what you were
integrate.
saying.
I think as a result of those early tables, people are still integrating, but you still see how
Yeah, it's
they've sort of
funny
went
to
out
do
on
that.
their own
Doing
journeys.
it will be so much. That's my biggest
And then still feeling the support of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here and
I
there.
You have to
In
keep
Facebook,
booking
just knowing that
leads
those people
and
are around is
getting
oftentimes
plays.
So do you think
Yeah.
other people could reach that type of connection?
Very easily.
You know
Why?
what?
Hmm?
That's
Why?
a perfect
Just
point.
because the way it is, the
I wouldn't want to make
conversation,
my living. I mean, I try.
Oh,
I don't want to do that.
conversations that take place
Yeah,
around the table
I'm totally out of
are,
tune. So.
one, they're a little bit.
By playing.
But I organize. Yeah.
Confusion is
I
a
don't
very
care
standard
what- in
technique
fact, I
in
wouldn't want
hypnosis,
to
and
make
it's a
it
way to
one
sort of
thing.
get people out of their
Providing
minds
something
and into a deeper sense of knowing and using the subconscious to solve problems. And so essentially, it's on one level you could say on a psychological level, it's confusing the mind with loads of detail, and so the subconscious can come forward. And what happens oftentimes is the subconscious comes forward because in interpreting the cards, the format is complex that very few people without a lot of understanding and a lot of time at the table can really fathom. But what happens is you get this expansive mind feeling, and then your deeper subconscious knowing starts to come out and sort of filter out. And then also just by the law of synchronicity, the law of attraction, various other common sort of things that you hear like in The Secret or the ancient ideas of how the universe works definitely become manifest on this table. And so so you can start to understand, I hope with that is where it oftentimes the description of the table are vague because one, they're different for every person, they're different every moment, but it's a deep group unconscious, maybe the collective unconscious, delving or dowsing out into the table. And so in not so many words, I hope that gives people a feeling of what's going on. And it's on a conscious, rational level, all the explanations
What kind of...
don't really help because it's so complex, confounds the mind, so to speak.